Good morning. Living in Boulder, vlog at 7:18 in the morning on February 9th, 11th, February 11th, 2019. So, the problem was I couldn't remember the date because I was too busy looking at myself. Um, so, um, Yesterday when I did my videos about the same time, and so then, yeah, I worked maybe, I don't know, noon or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, and then I kind of got burnt out and kind of laid down and slept. It was nice, you know? Even though I'm nocturnalized, I'm only sleeping during the day. When I sleep, I'm tired and I'm sleeping. There's no insomnia going on, which is awesome. When you're trying to stick to a certain schedule of sleep, sometimes you can fall into the trap of getting insomnia just by trying to follow some, stupid rule of sleeping. So, yeah, so I got up and um, and I finished the seating of the theater of I just had grape nuts for breakfast. The theater of Balbus, the theater of Balbus with 11,500 people, and it worked perfectly, set up perfectly, Bring, just like butter. And actually, all of the estimations do, except for the Colosseum, which the Regionary Catalog of the Year 354 states that has 82,000 people, and I haven't gone in and tried to justify how it could have 82,000 people, but you would have to put people everywhere, or you would have to change the rules. So right now, I have the rules set at 19 inches a person because I went on the internet, and it's actually more than 19 inches now, but I guess earlier in the early 19th, 20th century, they made some stadiums, maybe I think in the old style, just bench style, that were 19 inches per person. That's just over a foot and a half. That's not much. And 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 then I made them as deep, as wide as what it looked like on the Colosseum, because there's still stairs that exist on the Colosseum. There's still marble that even 2,000 years later, it's still there. They left it alone. And so I was looking, I just traced it off that. And I think it was even the same as what they said was a Colosseum. So yeah, and the estimation works great on the Regionary Catalog said stadium, and it was the Stadium of Domitian, and I could have chosen, because there's two stadiums. I could have, in the Region 9, I could have chosen Stadium of Domitian or the Circus of Flaminius. Circus of Flaminius was almost 30,000, because it said it was 30,000. But they said stadium, and it was called Stadium of Domitian. But but then yesterday, what I did, spend most of the time yesterday, is I did Stadium of Domitian, the calculating the size of it, and making outlines for the seats, and it was 50,000, 52,000. So the Regionary Catalog meant Circus of Flaminius, and they just left out Stadium of Domitian for some reason. Maybe it didn't exist anymore, but anyways, that's 52,000. I know that's 52,000. That's a good round number, 50,000. Maybe I'll make it 50,000, because I do have to take some seats out to make way for, I think, the end. So anyways, so I did that, and then after that, I zoomed out, to go, okay, where am I on this project? And I noticed just on the north side of the downtown area where the baths of Agrippa are, there's another freaking circus there. And so, oh my God, circus is up the ass of there, man. Oh my God. Just in one area, three, just next to each other. Such a beautiful downtown area. Yeah, so anyways, I went in there, and but the seating on this was different from all the others. All the others didn't show seating. You just had to guess. This was the only thing in the entire map that actually showed the seating. It showed seating, and it showed stairs, and I measured the seating, and the seating would measure a whole meter. And so I'm like, how do I justify this? Because I'm going to build it off of the drawing. So it's like, okay, maybe they just had two ways of seating people. They had one way of what the Colosseum is on the lower level, but then they had the other way, which is just seats of 3 meters and deep. I mean, 1 meter deep. And so I guess maybe that was standing room only, where everybody's supposed to stand, and you could pack more people in or something. Edward Gibbon was saying in The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, and a couple days ago, and I was listening to it, that in ancient Rome, they would people were so into their shows, you know, like their gladiatorial shows and stuff, that and I think theaters too, that people would stand outside to wait to get in line like a whole day or a week in advance. And so it makes sense that people would pack in there, jam pack, crazy, you know, like what we would consider to be crazy. Yeah, that's the only way I could justify 82,000 for the Coliseum. But anyway, so I'm going to do it like this, draw it how it is on the map, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm drawing all the stadium around, and then I'm also drawing separately the stairs as it goes up, and I'm going to have just the stairs going down in the bottom, because it is the smallest. I mean, it is, you know, less. You could justify having a different design on this one because it's narrower. But anyway, yeah, Rome is so beautiful. When I'm done in maybe a month, because after I'm done with the next thing I have to do tomorrow, I'll probably finish this today, and then tomorrow I'm going to go and trace the actual stadium stands, the actual benches, into all of the ones, because I haven't done any of those yet. And that's for 3 big theaters, 3 circuses, and then another theater that's big, 11,500 people, high one. So, and after that, that'll maybe take a day or two. And then after that, I go and, yeah, I have to look and, you know, build all the buildings, finish them, but I also have to fill in a lot of stuff, like buildings that aren't on the map, you know, because the map only showed the major buildings. And I think I even have to make it, yeah, set to the region catalog, so it's the same number of everything, because I didn't do it with this region, I did it with some of the others. So yeah, at least another month, maybe 2, but as long as I'm done with it this summer, it'll be worth it, because what I'm going to do is a flyover 30,000 feet above, simulate like you're in a plane, and then I'll do a flyover 10,000 feet above like in a prop plane, and then the flyover like helicopter level, and then maybe over drone level, regular drone level, because now people use drones all the time. And then yeah, and then do all kinds of tours, like triathlons and tours of everything. So it's beautiful because it's got like theaters, baths, circuses, you know, the race tracks, and then small theaters of all sizes, just all over the place, jam packed. We definitely need to rebuild Rome exactly how it was and turn it back into the capital of the world. Okay, peace out.